first cold front of the year. Yesterday morning it was about 60 degrees, and right now it's 47. We just, we're hunting over here in Mountville, on the back of this clear cut over here, right up against the thicket. The pre-rut ought to be starting anytime now, and I'll really be getting going in about 7 days. So we're just going to hang tight in here this morning and see if we see any type of pre-rut activity, any little chasing. We've seen the little bugs fighting already, and some of the 2.5-year-old deer fighting some as well. So I'll probably do a little bit of grunting and rattling later on when the sun gets up a little better. And hopefully we'll have some action. So I touched the horns together up here. I saw a deer run into the woods about 150 yards behind me. There was a buck behind it. Pretty good looking 8-pointer. Looks like about a 3.5-year-old deer. I grunted. There's a 2.5-year-old deer down there too. They're both walking this way, so we'll see if they come into range and we'll see how big he is. It's Crook. Crook's down there. Crook and a big 8-pointer down there. That's Crook right there. And this, the other deer's that 8-pointer with short brow tines. There's a third deer that come in over here to the left. I think it's a buck, but I can't tell. It's definitely not bigger than Crook though, or the other deer. 2.5, 3.5-year-old deer ran off the little deer, and they ran that way, so he went with them. Well, that was Crook. I don't know if they were out already when I picked up the horns, but I hit the horns together for just a second, and then within 5 minutes, I look down in one of these holes down here in the bottom, and I just see a little small light-colored deer running by. I'm assuming it's a doe. Ran the doe in the woods, and I saw the buck behind it. There was a buck behind it that ran through the same spot but stopped out in the field. So anyway, then I'm not sure if that deer walked in the woods or if it turned around, but I was getting my grunt call out. I hit a couple grunts and it was looking up this way, and then I was situating the camera and the bow and everything, and I looked back and the deer was walking straight away, and then I looked and saw another deer past that, and then they were both behind some trees and turned around, and the deer comes out and turns his head, and it's Crook. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then so I looked at the other deer, and it was the big 8 with short brow tines. I'm pretty sure that's the one it was. And then they just stood there in the bottom staring for a long time, and then Crook walked to the wood line, made a scrape, turned around, and was looking up this way like he kind of wanted to come. And then a little small, like 1.5-year-old deer come up to them from out in the field behind the 8-pointer, and he turned around and ran the 8-pointer off, and chased him right to the edge of one of those ditch lines. And then Crook just threw his head like, frisky or whatever, and went on with them. So that's pretty cool to see him, but I wish he would have come up here.